Welcome to Farm Talk Friday. It's Friday, October 8th, 2021. I'm Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful and magical wife, Janine.
Oh, thank you.
We do this every Friday, más o menos.
Sometimes a little late.
Yeah.
5 past, that's my fault. Sorry. Hi, everyone that may be jumping on soon.
That's all right. We're like an hour later than normal.
Yes.
Anyway, who cares? I do want to start off by talking about October in Costa Rica. Normally the heaviest rain, and it still could be. You know, a lot of restaurants and things close in October. People tend to get out of Costa Rica in October, go on vacation or go see family or whatever. Anyway, but we have had like it's only the 8th, but we've had like 8 perfect days so far.
Wow.
In October.
The rain has been minimal.
Almost nothing. I mean, the rainy season is like 6 months.
Nothing.
The rainy season is like 6 months, but then October is like super heavy rain. And we can still get it, but it's been just beautiful so far. And we're super happy about that.
Yes, but in full disclosure, we were not on our farm, which is a microclimate compared to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
We were gone for a few days, enjoying company that had flown in. And so we don't really know what happened here.
It was beautiful here as well,
Okay.
because the skies were super clear.
Yes.
All right, so I just want to start by going through this bowl of stuff. We didn't get this today. We got this yesterday, right?
We got it today.
Oh, today.
Yeah.
This is all today's stuff. Chirimoya. I didn't want to keep duplicating a bunch of stuff we always get. But I did want to show you our cute little peppers we grow. And are these perennials or not? We're hoping
Those
they're
ones
perennial.
are perennials.
Yeah, so these guys keep growing all the time.
And we don't know what they're called.
And they're not super hot, but they're delicious. They're kind of sweet hot, these peppers. And, you know, we try to, as much as we can, we try to grow perennials here so we don't have to keep planting and keep planting and keep planting. Anyway, these are the most typical limes in Costa Rica. They always look like that. They always look like that. They're delicious. They've got tons of seeds though.
And what color are they on the inside?
They're orange on the inside.
But it tastes like lime.
Tastes like lime. These are the oranges. And no matter how long you leave them on the tree, they don't turn orange. They'll get a little yellower, just slightly orange. I probably picked them a little too early, but I wanted to show them to you. And these are good for juicing. You can't like peel them and eat them the way you would a navel orange, but well, it's what we can grow here in Costa Rica.
Yes, and it's a really nice juice. But what's interesting is that, you know, the only thing that differentiates these two are, why can I never get that right?
Because we're married.
Is the size. And but on the inside it looks the same, so then it would just be flavor.
Yeah, just flavor.
There you
All right. Honey, what's happening with Shakti?
go. Woo! Poe and Shakti news. Poe is growing up and looking beautiful, and I've seen pictures online of like the kind of chicken that Poe's gonna turn into, and
Some
Poe's
of
gonna
them
be
are
really pretty.
Yeah. Boy or girl, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
And just in case you don't know, Shakti is our injured chicken. Had a severe spinal injury, got attacked by a hawk, and couldn't live at first, but then couldn't walk, and we're trying everything to get her back to health.
Yes, and you can see kind of documentation of this on our Greenwave House Facebook page.
And we posted just today new photos of their new home. I called it the sick bay. It's kind of like our infirmary
Sick bay.
ward.
From Star Trek.
It's a small
Or I guess
mobile chicken coop, called the
Omelet.
omelet.
Yeah, or
No.
that's the company.
It's called the Igloo. Called
It's
the
called
Igloo.
from Omelet.
Yeah.
What a very cute
Thanks,
company.
thanks,
they are.
Brian and Phoebe, for telling us about that.
Yes. So no, we knew about that before.
Oh,
They
didn't
just
tell us?
said that they used that
Oh, okay.
when they were in Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shakti is. I've come to this place in my heart where, in just observing her, we're gonna keep doing some physical therapy with her up until maybe like the end of next week, and then I'm going to just say, hey, girl, like you can always change if you want to, maybe if it's in your future. But I think, like, for me, I'm just gonna be like, after next week, Shakti is a harness chicken, because that way I can wake up in the morning and not worry about her and just know what I need to do, which is get up, get her in the harness. And you know what? She's pretty content.
Wait, what does that mean? Next week she's going to be in the harness all the time or out of the harness?
No, in the harness. No, I know that she would never be out of the harness.
Oh.
Because she really cannot, at this point in time still, she cannot walk, she tumbles. And the problem that we're having is that Poe is an amazing support friend when she's hung up and looks like a regular chicken. But what happens is, in the animal kingdom, is
In the chicken kingdom.
and other animals too have this issue when there's litters, and is that they kick out ones that are too much energy to support, and like he's pecking on her, like he made her kind of bloody this morning. So earlier Ken and I both had blue dyed hands from early this morning, so I needed to spray the anti-peck spray on her. And last week I talked about making out of cacao butter and some oil and blue dye, because the blue is supposed to cover up the blood so that the other chickens, in this case Poe, doesn't see it and then instinctively, keep going with the pecking. So what I noticed is that the blue dye with the cacao butter, it just like it dyes her feathers so that, it's like mother-daughter hair plumage going on, but it wasn't really adhering to her skin. And so this morning we added charcoal, activated charcoal. Hopefully that'll be okay and not abrasive or something for her, but it covered up the blood. So that's what we needed to do.
And there's more info on Shakti, the survivor chicken, on the Green Wave House page on Facebook. And honey, what are you going to show us today? What are you going to teach us?
I'm going to teach about EcoBricks.
Okay.
But I felt like I left it on like a sad note. I just
Oh.
want to finish up real quick
Okay.
and say that Shakti still has an incredible appetite.
Oh, yeah.
And like this is how you know something wants to live, is like when they want to eat. This is true for humans too. It's like you lose your appetite at the end of your life, like when it's time to go, because you're like ready to go. She wants to eat all the time, so she gets crazy, and she's in this harness with like the little bungee, and she gets, she just sees me coming with the bag, and she goes nuts. And then like the closer I get to her, the crazier she gets, and she starts knocking shit over.
And also her
Super
legs, her legs are super strong.
Yeah, they're
incredibly strong. They just
Don't work right.
Seem to be able to help her walk.
Yeah, well, part of the problem is like one of them, she got used to like having it kind of extended the whole time, and she doesn't want to bend that one. So she's like lopsided like that, and I don't know. We love her.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're gonna get like a super, super quick lesson on EcoBricks, and this will be like the first of probably many lessons about EcoBricks. EcoBricks are filling up plastic bottles with plastic trash.
Yeah.
And so how to start? Well, first you would need these bottles. You can take this size or the bigger size. It just kind of depends on what you want to build, like what your next application would be. You can build schools with these, like Hug It Forward, this organization, they do that. You can build like furniture, modular furniture. So I think it's just ecobricks.org. I'll post it in the comments later of where to find like, you know, guidebooks for this. But basically you just need these. If you don't drink them, then, you know, you can go to a recycling place and see if you can get them or steal them out of recycling bins. And then you collect trash, and Ken's making some noise over here off screen. And, well, yes, okay, so here's a piece of trash. So we have a whole separate trash can that is dedicated to plastic bags. And, you know, yes, we try to avoid plastic, but everything comes in plastic these days, and it's hard.
That's not a good example.
Okay, Ken is getting another example.
Here we go.
Oh,
Just work with it.
okay. So then you want something like a rod. You could use a branch, but those might break. So I like this piece of rebar that Ken got for me. And then you want to have a nice grip thing on it so that you don't get blisters on your skin. So you basically take your trash, and I like to do it like this first, where you, I do it mostly with my fingers initially. And so for me, this is kind of like, I don't know, maybe like what some women feel like women men, and all the other, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to get myself tripped
All
on
the
that
other
one.
letters of the alphabet.
Yes. Well, anyway, yeah. Forget it. Okay, so see, I stuffed it in with my fingers, and then this is to ram it down. So then you ram the plastic down, and the reason why you do that is that you'll get a lot more plastic in it, and you'd be surprised how much you can fit into one bottle. It's pretty amazing. So at the end, and we'll get to this some other lesson of EcoBricks, you would have a hard bottle, and I will show that in the next lesson.
All right.
Can we show them just real quick? You went off screen. I want to show them outside, like our drying rack. So
Okay, let's do
Ken
it.
watches football on Sundays, and this that I'm about to show you is the collection from last football Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And here we go.
Go Raiders. Wait, well, okay,
That's
that
beautiful.
that doesn't make a lot of sense, but we're drying the bags.
Yes, because when you have, you don't want to have like dirty bags, just for ants. You don't know like how you're going to be storing things, so you do need to rinse it out. So you rinse it out, and then we are putting these on bottles out here, and here's our little EcoBrick bag rainbow. Okay, Ken is doing this. We will see you